It's been said that the 501st got the best of the war. We also got the worst. Anfalusia the Seps dug their metal heels into the muck of that alien hellhole and dared the Republic to come in after them. So we did. Only to be met with the month after month of flesh-eating diseases, shrieking nocturnal predators, and other sights that haunt me to this day. Cut off and for all we knew, abandoned by our superiors. Our only hope was Aayla Secura, our Jedi commander. Without her iron will, none of us would have come out of that mess with our sanity or our lives. When her death came, I hope it was quick. She earned that much.
Order 66 is a small yet shocking piece of the Star Wars universe that continues to fascinate many fans such as myself. The reason it intrigued so many people when first released is because of how many questions it left unanswered. Throughout this video, we will be breezing over a very interesting yet brutal topic that, although indirectly, helped save Yoda's life. The 327th Star Corps was a legion that was commanded by the skilled and efficient Aayla Secura and the ruthless CC-5052, more commonly known as Bly. The 327th fought in various campaigns around the galaxy and were the spearhead of the Republic when it came to the Outer Rim. Due to the 327th often fighting on very desolate and foreboding planets, they had a very rough time throughout the Clone Wars. Although they didn't lose as many men due to local resistances, a lot of their losses came from the natural environment, which was more often than not aggressive and untamed. As a result of this, many of the men became desensitized and were often very brutal toward prisoners. Throughout episode 3, we witness a number of events that eventually lead up to the infamous Order 66. When the order was issued, we see many clones killing their generals in a variety of ways. However, all of them, apart from the 327th Corps, shared the same factor. They all killed their general as quickly as possible, almost as a twisted act of compassion. So what made the 327th Star Corps so different to the point that they threw their trigger discipline out the window as they continued to fill her lifeless corpse with blaster bolts? And how did this indirectly save Yoda? My first reason as to why is that many of the clones that fought in the 327th did not think of Aayla as an equal, rather a Jedi who led many of their brethren into death in terrible ways. To contrast, we see many other Jedi in the Clone Wars develop personal connections with their clones, and they both come to respect one another. This mutual respect, in my opinion, was lost throughout the war, and Aayla and her clones fought on a strict authoritarian basis. In addition to this, the 327th, as previously stated, were most likely desensitized when it came to violence, and would not hesitate to do anything despite how morally bad it was. It is stated that after the execution of Aayla Secura, the 327th Star Corps continued to faithfully and willingly serve the Empire, whilst many other clone divisions, although killing their Jedi counterparts, knew deep down that they were doing something wrong.
What I remember about the rise of the Empire is how quiet it was. During the waning hours of the Clone Wars, the 501st Legion was discreetly transferred back to Coruscant. It was a silent trip. We all knew what was about to happen, what we're about to do. Did we have any doubts? Any private, traitorous thoughts? Perhaps, but no one said a word. Not on the flight to Coruscant, not when Order 66 came down, and not when we marched into the Jedi Temple. Not a word.
In saying all of this, despite the brutal nature of this execution, it was the execution that prompted Yoda to realize something was wrong, and in turn this saved his life. Whilst Yoda was filling in for Luminara Undili at the Battle of Kashyyyk, he felt an overwhelming darkness in the Force that was prompted by pure hatred. When Aayla was mercilessly being shot at by her men, it would have released an excess of hate, disrupting the Force, and thus alerting Master Yoda to the darkness that was consuming the Jedi. As a result of this, Yoda was able to sense Command Degree and another unidentified clone trooper approaching, and he thus swiftly beheaded them. Although the 327th Star Corps were skilled combatants, they were not noble ones. When compared to legions such as the 501st and 212th, The 327th fought with a lack of emotion and in a more brutal and destructive way. Due to this lack of compassion, it could have ended up saving Master Yoda, as if he did not feel something was wrong in the Force, he may have realized too late and would have joined the list of all the Jedi executed on that fateful day. Hey guys, important channel announcement. I won't be making many videos for the next 3 weeks. I mean, you might see 1 or 2 pop up, but not as many as I usually do. So I have another person working with me to help give you guys as much content as possible. So please give him a warm welcome, give him a like, give him a comment. But yeah, that's about it. So I'll be back in full gear after the 3 weeks. Anyways, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget the song links in the description, and my social media links are in the description as well.